বছরের উদ্দেশ্য সত্যতার সাথে আপনাদের পাশে আছি বছরের পর বছর আপনাদের ভালোবাসা টানা তৃতীয়বার অর্জন করেছে দেশের সেরা সুপার ব্র্যান্ড শিক্ষার্থী বসুন্ধরা দেশের পাশে থাকার জন্য আপনাদের ধন্যবাদ।
Here with the control. Check to the front of it. It's a drop catch. All is happening here at the Wicket National Stadium. It could have been a very good catch. I know he's in the covers. He is a wicket keeper. How far that was from him. That was should have been taken. They've taken some very good catches. A stroke of luck for Pakistan. They needed that luck probably Pakistan. They're struggling big time there. Slots it, big up in. Umpires have run out. Will they go up for the referral? Time will tell. Is anyone a check with his bowler? Skipper, Jacket? Yes, they're taking the referral. Let's see.
player for ABW, and the decision is not out. I hope that the fourth successful delivery against the English. So request for the victory. I see our coach to confirm the notice. Your thinking is recognized, set aside, no breaking abilities. If you go for a class, you take the line, make it entire time. Please get on your original decision for team, stand by.
Lucky break for Sensational Catch for Pakistan. Oh God, not the best shot against one of the best spinners in this T20 Asia Cup. Rashad bowling his third over. You just conceded 6 runs and got 2 wickets. I think that's his job, Sensational Catch. Really don't whack the ball, but take the bowler, take the spot.
Three fielders.
I think that's a better targeted area, so trying to go towards the wicket.
Casino. Have a good side, we'll try and pull it. I'm practicing with an out. It was looking at Derek Ryder. Okay, to just get the stop.
That's going up in the air. There's someone going underneath it. Drop. Come on the side. It's all happening here at the Wicket International Stadium. Drop catches, Pakistan struggling, 50-55. Not an easy catch. But all good effort, I must say. But at this level, which should have been taken. Let's have a look at the replay. Slot sweep. There was a good lead. He didn't pick it. He made his mind before the ball went in. Okay, any ball. He's going to ball, I'm going to go slot sweep. He reached there. And when he missed the ball completely, he could balance himself. Good effort. It's a really good standard, but I'm not on that occasion. It's certainly an opportunity. That's a good easy been down 6. Wicket. Excellent ball. Excellent ball. He's hardly doing anything away. Yes, drop catch and only 3 singles. With that single, he will keep the strike. Taskin.
সাবান থেকে আলাদা আপনার সাবান আর ডাব নিন একদিকে সাবান দিন আর অন্যদিকে ডাব সাবানের দিকটা রুক্ষ লাগে আর ডাবের দিকটা নরম ও কোমল কারণ ডাব সাবানের থেকে আলাদা এর 1/4 ময়েশ্চারাইজিং ক্রিম দেয় নরম কোমল ও উজ্জ্বল ত্বক তফাৎটা বুঝতে আজই ডাব ব্যবহার করুন Right হয়েছে বর্ষা ইংরেজ মানে এছাড়া পেন্টিং
It's been absolutely outstanding. Strong drive and the covers will just sweep into play. The best they can hope for, and something that they really want to get to that figure is the 120 mark. That's something going from here. Spinners have played briskly, and these two guys tend to play that way, but gee, it's been all Bangladesh. Hello, Sonny.
Michael? Yes, it has been Bangladesh at the moment. They've really dominated. They've just had a couple of catches, which is surprising because what we've seen from Bangladesh has been the fielding's been top class.
That's gone over the top of the keeper this time. Chases on for the skipper. And he does really nicely. Jokahari, great commitment.
Exactly. The skipper leading from the front, showing what needs to be done, giving it everything, never easy to run with the pads on. But look at the speed with which he's chasing. He's seen that the ball is now going to hit the pace. It's going to go a little bit towards the boundary, but that is a magnificent effort.
Appreciated by the normal captain and normal keeper, Litton Das. Oh, it's blocked. That's stacked. That's one. Plenty of mile. That's in the top 10. Fine shot from Afridi.
Well, that's exactly the reason why he's been sent up the order. He was batting about 9 or 10. This time around he's coming at number 7 because by when you look at what he's done, he's probably been their best batter. The way he's batted against India, then again against the other teams as well. This is exactly what he does. He just comes in there, clears his front foot. And the bowler needs to, if you want the length ball to shine off really, you are going to go into the stands.
Oh, certainly we've got 9 runs off 3 balls in this over. Chance from the go for Pakistan. Top ball, scrambling Jokahari with the gloves behind.
Clever comeback. Because Shaheen Afridi wants pace off the surface. He's not been given that pace. Just the flow of delivery at 118 kilometers per hour.
He has been absolutely magnificent with the ball. Ahmed, or as a journalist called him earlier this week, Abracadabra. He's been bowling magically. Going to bowl beautifully today, that's for sure. But this total is going to be pretty small, I think, for Pakistan. Again, clever stuff again from Taskin.
It's important to know what is the strength of the batter. And if the batter is looking for pace off the surface, you want to take that pace out, go a little bit wide of that arc of the bat, maybe just a little bit outside. Because what he's going to be doing is he's going to clear his front foot, which means that unless he's walking across towards the off stump and then clearing his front foot, going just a little wide up the off stump is going to pay you more as a bowler.
Taking the back quite hard. Easing that one down to the third man region. They just trot through for a while. 10 off there, about 65 for 5.
থেকে শতভাগ অ্যাসেপ্টিক পদ্ধতিতে প্রস্তুত প্রিজারভেটিভ মুক্ত ফ্রুটিকা মানে ফ্রুটসের গুডনেস। আর ফ্রুটিকা 4 গুণ শক্তিশালী এনজাইম পাওয়ার টু ক্লিন ফর্মুলা ও অধিক টানা সমৃদ্ধ অরিক সিলভার ওয়াশ কাপড়কে রাখে নতুনের মতো উজ্জ্বল মাত্র 70 টাকায়।
Walton is a global brand. World-class innovation here. Walton এখন দেশের শিল্পকর্মে পৌঁছে গিয়েছে 50 থেকে বেশি দেশে। Walton ঘরে ঘরে বিশ্বজুড়ে। জানতে পারলাম বাবার মাধ্যমে বিকাশে সেভিংস করে দিল। এটা সবথেকে ভালো লাগে যে কম অ্যামাউন্ট করা যায়। ক্যাশ আউট করতে গেলে কোনো চার্জ লাগে না। বিকাশের ডিটেলস লাগে যে সারা দেশ।
ম্যাজিক্যাল সিল্ভার যুক্ত নয়ন হার্বাল কোকোনাট অয়েল চুল পড়া রোধে পার্মানেন্ট সলিউশন। Welcome to Maya.
ওয়াও, সুগন্ধ তো ভালো। নতুন সাবান।
হ্যাঁ, নতুন লাগে হয় এখন আরো ভালো সুগন্ধ আর দেয় জীবাণু থেকে সুরক্ষা।
He's been doing most of the striking, most of the facing of late. Taskin went for it for his first 2 overs. That's well struck too. Back to front shot, that's 6 more. Good start to the over. Nice hit to hit this between the two quicks.
Bangladesh bowlers have to learn from each other. Everyone's smiling. What has he done? But halfway down the pitch, into the slot, and it's gone the distance. What a ball to it, ball a little bit wide, a ball really slow.
Size, not domestic shot. I don't think that's any another set actually. But they're pretty pumped up, Bangladesh. Why wouldn't they be? Got them 5 down. Not too many runs on the board. Let's have a look at the catches that have been taken so far. It's the very first one, the same. Back with point is very good. The side again. This one bit on. Quick look at Fuckers a man at extra cover. That's a fine grab too. Caught behind, they reviewed that one. That went upstairs, given out. And he's had a fine game, couple of wickets and 2 sharp catches. Was trying to say, Remix now. Taskin again. Oh, full toss. Send that straight up. Who wants this one? Keeper wants it. Jack Ali's after it. He takes it. That's a fine grab. He has covered so much ground. Screaming loud. Wanted it himself. Flying catch from the captain.
I think they're waiting to see whether it's about the waist. I think that is the reason why Shaheen Shah is just going to be waiting. Be interesting to see whether the umpire is going to refer it. They are having a little conversation, but the umpire, will they go up for a referral? Was it about the waist? That is going to be seen. No, it's not. It is not. He's also moved down the pitch as well.
Yeah, they're not easy though. It's not easy to do. We've seen that adjustment at the last minute as well from Dr. Ali. Did the right thing with the early corner, bit of relief on his face there as well. Top catch. Right and breezy for
ভালোবাসার রঙে আলোর করা সহ এক রঙের যাত্রা 5000-এর বেশি শেড থেকে এখন নতুন ফর্মুলায় হোটেলটাকে এলো পাঞ্জাব হোটেল ঠাকুর রঙিন
Essentially analgesic contraceptive pill Norix অরক্ষিত মিলনের 72 ঘন্টার মধ্যে এর একটি মাত্র পাল আপনাকে দেবে টেনশন ফ্রি। Essentially Norix একবারের সমাধান।
নতুন সাফেক্সেল কনফিডেন্ট টেকনোলজি যুক্ত যা 100% দায়িত্ব করে এক ধোয়াতে এক নতুন লোকে Game changer ginger. Speed. Walton Railway System চলমান 45 ওয়াটে অ্যাডভান্স ইনভার্টার টেকনোলজিতে তৈরি সর্বোচ্চ 65% পর্যন্ত ওয়ালটন রেলওয়ে সিস্টেম ছড়ায় স্বস্তির সবুজ হওয়া বিকাশ পল্লী বিদ্যুৎ বিল দিয়ে প্রথমবার 20 টাকার অফার আজই বিল বিকাশ করুন
charging in now. Taskin, he got 2 for 14.
So after being hit for a 6 at the first ball, would come back by Taskin. And then Nawaz has got a good strike rate, over 133. His average is not that impressive. But if you're batting down the order at number 7-8, the average is not going to be important. It's your strike rate. So that's what you're in the team for, to be able to propel the score at number 6, 7, 8.
2 balls left in the over. Short delivery. Nicely bowled by Taskin.
Shine Shafiri was looking dangerous. He was clubbing sixes. And then the simple toss comes along. The bat turned in his hand just a little bit. This is a terrific catch. Because he was way behind Jacovelli, the skipper and the wicket keeper. And he had to run, and there were 2 other fielders converging on it. But the man with the gloves always gets the preference.
In a few very dejected faces in the crowd. And we've seen one from the Pakistan coach as well recently. Advancing, slicing it right away. There is a man out there. He should take. Oh, he's dropped it. It's gone for 4. He should have taken that. Taskin's not that happy. 10 off the over. 75 for 6.
এসে গেল নতুন রেল অ্যাডভান্সড। এতে আছে প্রোসিয়াস টেকনোলজি, যা কাপড়কে রাখে নতুনের মতো উজ্জ্বল। গ্রাম অলওয়েজ সূত্রের মধ্যে সবসময় সেরা সাথে চানাচুর অরিজিনাল মিক্স চানাচুরের আসল স্বাদ। সমৃদ্ধ রেডিওপ্রতিশোধ দারুণ উজ্জ্বল ত্বকের জন্য।
A product of Denmark.
Akash brings round about to Bangladesh the ultimate experience of live matches, special shows and highlights exclusively.
খেলা উপভোগ করার জন্য সাবস্ক্রাইব করে পাশে থাকুন, হলে লাইক বন্ধ হয়ে যাবে। খেলা উপভোগ করার জন্য সাবস্ক্রাইব করে পাশে থাকুন, না হলে খেলা বন্ধ হয়ে যাবে। সবাই লাইভটি শেয়ার করুন, না হলে খেলা বন্ধ হয়ে যাবে।
Sign back in the slightly short. Harris stopping that one bounce. Nice shot from Harris.
Very good shot. Even before the ball was bowled, knowing that Rishabh calls.
চ্যানেলটি সাবস্ক্রাইব করে পাশে থাকুন, লাইক কমেন্ট শেয়ার করুন, না হলে খেলা বন্ধ হয়ে যাবে টেকনিক্যাল প্রবলেম।
Got into position very, very nicely. That is a slightly short to end of the boundary. You can see that this pitch over here, this side of the boundary will be a little bit shorter.
Very quick feet from Harris. Gets out away strongly as well. Just the one though.
Bangladesh should have got another wicket. This was
লাইক কমেন্ট শেয়ার করে পাশে থাকুন, সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন।
He's made it. Then he not only drops it, he concedes a boundary.
Oh, there's a bit of turn. That's nice work from Rashad. He gets a good bounce too on the surface. 3 balls left, completing a terrific spell. Rashad Hussain. The catches, first 2 catches of the game, couple of wickets, keeping things very tight indeed. Very outstanding work from him. He's 2 balls away now from completing his little turn that he's. So his big weapon is the bounce he gets. It's a tall lad. He's around about 6'3". Again, rocking off that back foot, playing that nicely, but there is protection.
This time the long guard was just a little bit wider in anticipation of that shot by Harris. Outstanding figures for Rishad. And the last ball of the score ties came away only 17 runs. He's taken 2 wickets as well.
He's performed in every game he's played. He's been brilliant, really has. Dropped that one a little bit short, but didn't get punished. Just the single only. Finishes with 2 for 18 or 4, 83.
প্রতিদিনের রোগে ভিতরে স্পট আর ত্বক খোঁজে রঙিন রোগ থেকে আমরা বাঁচি এভাবে কিন্তু আসলে চলছি এভাবে নতুন গ্লো এন্ড লাভলি ব্রাইটেনিং সানস্ক্রিন প্রতিদিন আঙুলে রোগকে ব্লক করো SPF 50 রোগ থেকে দেয় 99% পর্যন্ত প্রোটেকশন আর ভিটামিন সি সিরাম ত্বকে করে ভেতর থেকে ব্রাইট রোগ ব্লক করো প্রতিদিন গ্লো করো নতুন গ্লো এন্ড লাভলি ব্রাইটেনিং সানস্ক্রিন পিওর ফ্রুট পাল্প থেকে শতভাগ অ্যাসেপ্টিক পদ্ধতিতে প্রস্তুত প্রিজারভেটিভ মুক্ত ফ্রুটিকা মানে ফ্রুটস গুডনেস আর ফ্রুটিকা আমার জন্যও ভালো তোমার জন্যও ভালো পকেটের জন্যও ভালো ডিস্টেন্সার ধারণা প্রত্যেক ইনস্ট্যান্ট মেডিসে পাচ্ছেন 10 থেকে 25 টাকা পর্যন্ত ছাড়
বিকাশে তরুণ বিদ্যুৎ বিল দিলে প্রথমবার 20 টাকা অফার আজই বিল বিকাশ করুন
মাউন্টে কিন্তু রাইট হয়েছে Where's your happiness money? Being trapped in thing. Ding ding ding.
Wickets in hand. Pakistan don't have wickets in hand. So how many are they going to get in those 30 balls?
Just to fizz up into the attack. From around the wicket, looking to tuck him up as best he can, as he does that perfectly with that first delivery.
Very experienced bowler, Mustafa Zul. The projected scores is going to be important. How many are they going to get?
Got Harris back on strike. Hasn't had a good tournament, but he's got enormous ability. Got a magnificent 100 actually against Bangladesh 3 months ago in Pakistan. We're going to come back for just the second year they do now with the overthrow. So it's good running, good aggressive running.
That's what they need. They're going to look to convert the ones into twos and twos into threes. Because the boundaries are not coming. 7 deliveries since that last boundary, but that was a lucky boundary because it actually was a drop catch. So they have to put pressure on the Bangladeshi fielders. If they're not going to get the boundaries, they're going to make it count for at least 2, 3 every ball.
So 12, correction, 112 if they go to current rate. If they go to 9 and over, gets the 128 mark, 8 gets the 120 mark. You've got left and right hand combination. Now as a non-strikers only was brilliant against Sri Lanka. At the death of the last game they played there in Abu Dhabi. Can't get a strike though at this stage. I think it's both these guys are going to have to go. Both of them are going to have to play well. Nawaz and also really played nicely with that 38 unfinished, 24 balls. And hit 3 sixes right at the end to finish the game very smartly. There's the second of the third, and this is the winning one.
Makes a big difference, isn't it, that last over. Get a few runs, it just lifts your spirits up.
Big shot from the captain. He's not going to send it upstairs though.
He mixes it up really well, Mr. Bishop. Very experienced bowler. Slower bouncer, Walker, slower delivery. Bowled the first ball at about 133, the next at about 135. And after that, the next two have been slower deliveries. 123 and 124 kilometers per hour. That's what he's very good at, mixing it up.
It's really been 2 overs, that's all. 2 overs that have got out of control as far as Bangladesh are concerned. So we'll flip around on the leg side. Wanted to come back for the seconds. And they do that in the end, so that's good aggressive running too.
Yes, they just saw who the fielder was. It took a little time to get the ball in his hands, and it's okay for the second. Top class running this. Like I was saying earlier on, we have to convert the ones into twos. Shot on pull, the first one's taken fast. Very good running.
Really good over still from the Fairs, just 5 from up until now. This is where he comes to the fore. The Fairs very good in these last overs. flick that away, and that's gone for 6. That's a really good start. In the movement, next result, 11.
উজ্জ্বলতার উপহার মাত্র 50 টাকায় গ্লো লাভলি সিরাম ক্রিম এর মাল্টিভিটামিন সিরাম ত্বকের টেক্সচার বদলে যায় আর দেয় ইনস্ট্যান্ট উজ্জ্বলতা গ্লো লাভলি সিরাম ক্রিম মাত্র 50 টাকা
তার বদলে চিপস নাকি বিস্কিট কি একটা বাছাই করা আলো স্পাইসি সিজনিং এ প্রাণ ফোটাটা চিপস নাকি বিস্কিট খেয়ে বোঝে না
বাংলাদেশে এই প্রথম স্মার্ট এনজাইম কালার গ্রেড ফর্মুলা আর দুজন ফেনায় কাপড় হবে দুর্দান্ত পরিষ্কার মাত্র 75 টাকায়
জানতে পারলাম বাবার মাধ্যমে যে বিকাশে সেভিংস করা যায়। এটা সবথেকে ভালো লাগে যে কম অ্যামাউন্ট দিয়ে করা যায়। ক্যাশ আউট করতে গেলে কোনো চার্জ লাগে না।
বিকাশ ডিটেলস দেখা যায় সারা দেশ সর্বদা যেটা ভবিষ্যৎ সমৃদ্ধ রিভিউ এপিসোড দারুণ উজ্জ্বল ত্বকের জন্য
Speed. Throwing their way to some sort of total. Denzel again. Morales is playing a big role in that. This was a crafty shot. Going across to the off stump. Looking at knew that fine leg was up inside the circle. Get off your phone, ladies. There's a game going on. Decent game too, I thought. Bangladesh fans will be really glued onto the television back home. The bowling has been impressive, Gilbert. He's been outstanding. But watch out for Harris, who's in the spotlight. 20 out of 20. He's got a good starter with a really good striker. 140 is a striker. What's important for him in Pakistan that he continues. He continues to bat till the 20th over. And will have some sort of total for the bowlers to defend. Tucked away, back to the point in the gap. And there'll be a couple. Yeah, I think a decent total, somewhere in the mid-130s, maybe if they could get to 140. I think that would give us a pretty good game on the surface. We've already seen what the spinners have done so far. That's why it's important for this player to just bat through good work in the league. Only 2. He's picking up the gaps now. He's moved down to 30. Partnership of 26 of 18. And Rashad is completely zero for good over, so you don't have to deal with Rashad anymore. Goes wide, follows him. Yeah, just looking at those numbers, what have we got? 7 overs, 3 for 34 from Eddie and Rashad. So they've done a terrific job in the 7 overs of spin so far. Don't forget Taskin also 3 overs, he's gone for 18, he's picked up a couple of wickets also. The other 3 bowlers have done really well. Mustafa has got 1 more. Hardy has got 1 sort of about Taskin Ahmed. Tanzim will complete his full court of overs. So those are the 3 overs that they'll be hoping they can do well. That's a wide just. When does he go back to maybe next over? You worried about Harris, right-handed there? Got to go to him the next over. You don't probably want to leave it with are they hoping that they dismiss maybe 1 or 2 more and then he can maybe even bowl the last over? That's the decision will depend entirely on Jack Riley, the skipper. We could look to decide who will play the last 2 overs. Phil's gone wrong end. Wrong end. Had it been on the non-striker, then he would have gone. Come on, the leader. It's quite loud out there. I'm not sure if there was a yell or a call.
to go to the non-striker's end, the bowler's end or not. But it seemed like Nawaz was always coming back. Watch him, he is in and out quickly. Harris, not so keen, not so interested. In the end, he did the right thing and went because Nawaz was so far down the wicket, he was always going to make it.
Because you already picked up the ball for those assignment, and when you throw it, Nawaz was out of the stumps already. So we didn't have that time to decide whether we should go and throw it at the striker's end or at the non-striker's end.
Pretty comfortable 8 from that over with 3 to go.
Magical silver যুক্ত নয়ন হারপুর কোকোনাট অয়েল চুল পড়া রোধে পার্মানেন্ট সলিউশন মার্কার চলায়া পিওর ফ্রুট পাল্প থেকে শতভাগ অ্যাসেপ্টিক পদ্ধতিতে প্রস্তুত প্রিজারভেটিভ মুক্ত ফ্রুটিকা মানে ফ্রুটসের গুডনেস আর ফ্রুটিকা গ্লাস শাইন করো
এভাবে ভালো 5,000-এর বেশি শেডস নিয়ে এখন নতুন ফর্মুলায় নতুন প্যাকেট বার্জার রোডে লাগে থাকো রঙিন চানাচুর অরিজিনাল মিক্স চানাচুরের প্রসাদ মাইটি গ্রিন অ্যাপল গেম চেঞ্জার জিঞ্জার হ্যাপি স্পিড বিকাশে বললে বিদ্যুৎ বিল দিলে প্রথমবার 20 টাকার অফার আজই বিল বিকাশ করুন।
You want to see the spinner bowling in the bat in especially the last over. He's been brilliantly so far. Went for 60 in the figures and he's going to a left-hander.
Straight down the ground on the Nawaz. He's got such power.
This is going to be the game-changing over. The first delivery for Mahdi Hassan has been belted away down the ground for the maximum. Clean as a whistle. He's taken his helmet off. He's decided I will need to go here. And it was in the slot. He stood his ground and slammed it down the ground. They enjoyed it.
It's a tough time to bowl. It's not easy. But it's tend to get quicker and quicker. The best in the world gets slower. It's really fired and gets away with it.
He's off strike. Now we will have to deal with the right hand. Mohammad Ali has been timing it there even better. And Mohammad Ali, apart from that last shot that went for the 6. Right. Where is he going to target? You look at the field set on the onside. The 3 fielders are long on. Stupid wicket keeps for a leg. And the fielder is short fine. He's just making sure that he blocks it offside. Have a look at those 3 fielders pretty close to each other. Square inside the circle on the offside.
Caught ball, fired it at the pads. Harris couldn't give himself enough room. And then he picks up the wicket.
The wicket that was that they were hoping for. 7 in the first 2 deliveries. New batter, right-hander arm strike, tries to make room. It was in the slot, wasn't it? But he's hit that straight back to the bowler. And he takes a very good catch. Disappointed. That's a great reaction, isn't it? It was a good little partnership in the making. And it's broken. Mohammad Haris.
আমি তো টাকা রাখি কিন্তু আবার উঠে খেয়ে ফেলি তারপর ভিডিও দেখে একটা সেভিংস অ্যাকাউন্ট করে ফেললাম বিকাশের মাধ্যমে আমি টাকাটা ব্যাংকে জমাচ্ছি
টাকা জমা সারা দেশ
রাইট হয়েছে
Berger Details মানে পেন ছাড়া পেন্টিং বাবা এত এনেছি ওই চার গুণ শক্তিশালী এনজাইম পাওয়ার টেকনিক ফর্মুলা ও অধিক টানা সমৃদ্ধ অনেক সিলভার ওয়াশ কাপড়কে রাখে নতুনের মতো উজ্জ্বল মাত্র 70 টাকায়।
ওয়ালটন বিএলডি সিস্টেম চলে মাত্র 35 ওয়াটে অ্যাডভান্স ইনভার্টার টেকনোলজিতে তৈরি খরচ মাত্র 65% পর্যন্ত। ওয়ালটন বিএলডি সিস্টেম ছড়ায় স্বস্তির সবুজ হওয়া।
Ready? 2 for 23. He's done a terrific job.
He's bowled really well. Good left hand in the middle, fine rush shot now. In the middle. 51 is out, so this is Bangladesh.
Just wide, just. Like the idea though. Take that power arc away.
Mr. Wicket. Just wanted to clear his leg and try to go on the offside. Didn't get the elevation, that's the problem. And he got straight there into the hands. And the fans too disappointed, too elated.
Yeah, touching 14,000 I think in tonight. They were queuing up at the box office after that. Just buying tickets on the day. As we came into the ground this afternoon, early parts of the evening, and he was on the player spotlight. He's done a terrific job back into the side tonight after missing last evening's game. Ball gets through just inside for a couple more. Decent over, even though the wicket fell.
All-in-one বাংলাদেশে এই প্রথম স্মার্ট এনজাইম কালার গ্রেড ফর্মুলা আর দুজন ফেনায় কাপড় হবে দুর্দান্ত পরিষ্কার মাত্র 75 টাকায়। ফুটবলার ডিউ নাও হচ্ছে না 150 টাকা ছাড়া KFC পিৎজা হাট কাচ্চি ভাই সুলতান স্টাইল চিলাউস ও আরো অনেক অপশন অনলি অন Panda. Tomato chili and banana এক awesome combination Trinco সাবান বানিয়ে
সার্টিফাইড বিশ্ব সেরা কপারে তৈরি ওয়ালটন কেবলস যা আপনার স্থাপনাকে রাখবে সবসময় নিরাপদ। ওয়ালটন কেবলস নিরাপদ আরামের সংযোগ।
পিওর ফ্রুট পাল্প থেকে শতভাগ অ্যাসেপ্টিক পদ্ধতিতে প্রস্তুত প্রিজারভেটিভ মুক্ত ফ্রুট মানে ফ্রুট সুইটনেস আর
Close to 140. Give the bowlers a little bit of breathing space. If Bangladesh would have taken anything under 150 after winning the toss. If they had offered them 144, 145, I think Jacko Ali would have said, yes, please, sir. Oh dear, that is big. Just the sound of the bat, you knew it. Oh no, good man. You had your chance to be in the spotlight. We could have had the ball boy spotlight. But look to me.
It's a cracking shot, isn't it? You really played the belt of the shot in that over from Hadi Hassan. This is the first delivery. So strong on the onside, picks up the length and struck it nicely. 81 meters. That's what the Pakistan fans would have hoped for. No, well in the foot. 6 to start the over.
I guess there's a few fielders out there tonight that can't actually have a go at the ball boy. Pure around last night as well, but couldn't have a go at him. That's high. That is an opportunity. Man at cover going back. Stickling holds on to it. That is a terrific grab. High into the night sky. Absolutely superb. Some have gone down, but that is right out of the top drawer.
It's Perez Hussain Imam. Remember, he dropped the catch earlier on. But that is a sensational catch. Never easy going backwards. It's a stronger delivery. Didn't pick it up. Went through the shot. And he knew he was in trouble. Have a look at this. Backward and then going sideways. And hangs on to it. That is a brilliant catch. Taskin picks up another one.
Mohammad Nawaz goes.
ভালো তোমার জন্য ভালো পকেটের জন্যও ভালো স্টেশন 24 ইনস্ট্যান্ট নুডলস পাচ্ছেন 10 থেকে 25 টাকা পর্যন্ত ছাড়
Mojo introducing 300 ml Fat Can. Big Can, bigger fun. ভালোবাসার রঙগুলোকে আপন করা শুরু হলো এক রঙিন যাত্রা 5,000-এর বেশি শেডস নিয়ে এখন নতুন ফর্মুলায় নতুন প্যাকে এলো বার্জার ফিল্টার থাকো রঙিন
স্যানিটারি ন্যাপকিন পরে আকাশে উড়েও যাবে না তুমি তবে চলাফেরায় দারুণ ফ্লেক্সিবিলিটি দিবে এই আনকোন নকশা এসব সামনে এবং এক হয়ে মানসা স্যানিটারি ন্যাপকিন
ভিটামিন সমৃদ্ধ রেজল প্রতিশোধ দারুণ বিনয় উজ্জ্বল ত্বকের জন্য
A product of Denmark.
Underway with a couple straight away. Looking to pick up the ones, the twos, find the off boundary maybe. He was probably the cleaner striker of the two. Last night, at times the ones that go a lot higher in this stadium can be slightly easier to pick up because they don't get interfered with by the lights. Goes up through the ring of fire into the night sky and then comes back down. Does hit your hands harder, but a lot of the catches we've seen drop have been at that light height. This one's gone straight up, but it's a terrific catch.
Previous delivery went for the six, remember, and then a really good comeback from Taskin.
And it's gone straight up and down rather than the lower curve. Those that go about 28, between 18 and 22, 23 metres and go towards the boundary are tough. Taskin Ahmed. Player in the spotlight, he has been brilliant. I welcome him back tonight. Him and Mahedi, both missing out on last night's game. Said it earlier, but it had to be a rest situation. Make sure you are primed and ready to go for tonight. And they've both delivered so far. 2 balls to go for Taskin. Now's the Yorker.
He's been outstanding. But there's a lot of people because he's not picked up last night. But that's what he has done so far. He's played a game and he's been rested. Look what he has come out with tonight. 2 for 27. He made the right call this time around. And it has paid high dividends for Bangladesh. They still want to knock those 2 wickets as quickly as possible. 9 runs already in this over on a wicket.
Should be just the one. He will keep strike. The end of Taskin's night with the ball. 4 overs, 3 for
Ajimil Vikas করুন
সঙ্গে নতুন এখন দেশের সীমান্ত হয়ে পৌঁছে গিয়েছে 50 টাকা বেশি দেশে ঘরে ঘরে বিশ্ব শুনে
Magical Silver যুক্ত নয়া হার্বাল কোকোনাট অয়েল চুল পড়া রোধে পার্মানেন্ট সলিউশন মাখা মায়া
কাঠ ও পিভিসি ম্যাটেরিয়ালের সংমিশ্রণে তৈরি আরফোর এডিটর ফাঁকা হয় না ফাঁকা হয় না আর ভালো এক কথায় অসম্ভব আরফোর এডিটর কাঠের চেয়ে কঠোর সম্মানার ভিটামিন সমৃদ্ধ রেজল প্রতিশোধ দারুণ বিনয় উজ্জ্বল ত্বকের জন্য ভালোবাসার রঙগুলোকে আপন করা শুরু হলো এক রঙিন যাত্রা 5,000-এর বেশি শেডস নিয়ে এখন নতুন ফর্মুলায় নতুন প্যাকে এলো বার্জার ফিল্টার থাকো রঙিন
At the moment, we've got extra cover, backward point, a short third.
Fine leg is up inside the circle, and Jack Earley's just been informed that someone else has to come up. Who's he bringing? You want deep backward square up? He does. So thinking pace off, a lot of pace off from the Fizz here. But that deep backward square might be an area that Fahim Ashraf is looking to line up now. Lovely, lovely start. Nails the Yorker. And I think the message that might have come from Salman Aga and Mike Hessen, we just saw the conversation sideline. It might have been, Fahim, you take the last over. Try and hit 2 out of the park, maybe. He started with a dot.
They treated the single. We'll have to see what you can do with the rest of the over.
Delivery there, though, was fraught with danger. Third and deep gully-ish, both inside the circle. Any sort of an edge on that flies away.
It's important that he gets there and nails the worker, as you mentioned a little while earlier, Dooley. You know, that's probably the perfect ball to deliver in this situation. But we've got to get it right. If we don't, then they're looking to give away runs.
One's flying away, and so I'm saying it's fraught with danger going short and wide with your third and your deep gully up inside the circle, brings about a boundary.
It doesn't matter whether it comes from the middle part of the bat or not, because those two fielders that you just pointed out are inside the circle on the outside. All we've got to do is get back to ball, and it flies over that fielder at short third. And it is a boundary. 2 more deliveries to be bowled in this over. Score 129.
Got to go 2. Harris has got to come back. It's been clothed. No timing at all, so it'll be a comfortable couple for Fahim. Just been handed a little piece of paper by my trusty man to my left, I think. The lowest total defended by Pakistan against Bangladesh in T20s is 135. Not defended anything lower than that. They're going to go 2 again. Harris has got to come back. He's got to, and he does. Throw is a little off balance and not a lot of power to it.
Richardson picked it up cleanly, but while it's going to his right side, not a great throw at all. Allows the batter to come back for an easy second. Only 9 runs in this over, and that score is ticking away to 133. We will be hoping that in the next couple of deliveries, maybe a boundary, even 2 Bangladesh. Hoping to keep them quiet.
Just a little tactical shoelace going on here. Harris is puffed. Harris Ruff is out of breath, so just taking a tactical shoelace break. Just to catch his breath back a little bit after running these 2s. We'll have to run another one, Harris. No, straight to the man. So they've decided against taking the 1.
Going to be the last ball. Bangladesh will still be quite pleased to see what has happened so far. Only a toss and elected to bowl first. They restricted Pakistan to 133. 1 more ball to be bowled.
Just turning down the single payoff for Fahim Ashraf. Last ball. He gets a full toss, and they're going to go for 2 more here. And two will be completed, and wouldn't you know it, the score is 135. Right on the money of the lowest totals defended by Pakistan against Bangladesh in T20s. They're going to have to do it again if they find their way to the final on Sunday. But from Bangladesh's point of view, that has been a superb bowling performance. At times not helped by a couple of drop catches, but take nothing away from every bowler. To a man, they have been simply brilliant in restricting Pakistan to 135. But hey, take about the Bangladesh bowling unit.
The bowling will be also quite pleased, but it ain't over. They will need to bat well. Hassan 2 for 20 and 4 overs was outstanding. So was Taskin. But what about Rashad Hussain, who went for only 18 runs in the 4 overs that he bowled and picking up 2? Not 100%. We're hoping that